Hey everybody, it's Sarge, and welcome to the Bluff Report. Today we're looking at the new American Tier 9 tank destroyer, the Night Stalker. Well, it's that time of year again. It's the Halloween season. The air is getting cool and crisp outside. The leaves are changing colors and falling off the trees, and the monster tanks are crawling out of the shadows onto the battlefield. This tank is currently available in the in-game store under the Eternal Enemies tab. If you buy this tank all by itself, it sells for 14,500 gold. That's too much, if you ask me, for my opinion. I know it's a Tier 9 tank destroyer, but we'll get into why I think that costs too much here in a minute. This is a double barrel tank that has two 105mm rocket guns, and you can kind of tell by the name. They only fire rockets. This tank does not have a primary gun that fires a standard ammunition like you would expect in World War II mode to defend itself. And I don't like that. We took this tank into battle 25 times to get a good feel for it before we decided if we like it or not. First of all, a few things we do like about it. It's a tank destroyer, and I love a good tank destroyer. And it has some pretty good camo. If you get a chance to sit back and hide, it hides pretty well. And the mobility is not too bad. It'll get you to where you want to go without aggravating you too much. But the strongest part of this tank is the frontal armor. If you have to fight street to street, or if you have to go haul down and ride a ridgeline to get some shots in, you can feel pretty confident you're gonna block a little bit of damage from the enemy tanks. And now let's talk about a few things I do not like about the Night Stalker. First, you can't fire both barrels at the same time. I do believe all the other double barrel tanks in the game allow you to fire either one shot from one barrel or put a big old hurting on the enemy by firing two shots from both barrels at the same time. And this one does not do that. I was a little bit surprised and, to be honest, a little bit let down by that. And the second thing, the biggest killer of all of this tank, the ammunition shell velocity. The shell velocity is so slow it ruins any potential this tank had of being good or even okay. The ammo is so slow. The only thing it's good at doing is making me angry. So here's the bluff. The bottom line up front. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. With all the good things going for this tank, to take it and give it only rockets as its ammo, and to make those rockets so slow with shell velocity, it makes it almost unplayable for me. And then if you got a fast, light, or medium tank coming in to put a move on you, give you the old rope-a-dope, you can't defend yourself because you can't lead a shot. It does look pretty good though. I figured it would be in the mercenary tech tree, not the American. And the barrels are pretty neat when they fire as well. They look like two old-fashioned pistols that Commander Carmilla could carry into battle. And the graphics when they're firing the guns is interesting. They rotate from left side to right side and back and forth, and they probably go unnoticed by a lot of people because I noticed it by accident. All right, let's take a quick look at the setup on the tank. As far as the equipment goes, it looks like you've got some equipment slots that aren't available for this one tank. So we always go with optics, and for a tank destroyer, we're gonna add a camo net. And then, really, the only other thing was vents. So we went ahead and put those on there. Consumables, large repair kit, large first aid kit, and running food. You gotta have those enhanced rations to get that passive and active boost when you're running them. The ammunition. Let's take a look. You got the 105mm Mike 7 rockets. The alpha ammo has a pen of 280. That's really not very good. And the shell velocity is only 580 meters a second. Don't get me started on that. And then you've got your premium Bravo ammo. You kind of feel like it's a heat. This has 330mm of pen, and it has a little bit better shell velocity of only 605 meters a second. And then you've got the third round ammo that kind of plays like an HE, I would say. Only has 53mm of pen, so you could keep a magazine in that in there if you want to use it to reset a base or two. As far as the commander goes, I use the same skills on every tank destroyer commander. Sixth Sense, Situational Awareness, Camouflage Expertise. Born Leader, Rapid Loading, Steady Aim. And then the three most important ones that I think are for a tank destroyer. You got your Green Thumb, your Silent Driving, and your Muffled Shot. They all help you stay hidden as long as you can and keep the enemy as far away as you possibly can so you can play a longer battle. So let's take a quick look at the armor. And you can see how thick and strong the front of the tank is. If you look at the thickest part, the front part of the turret and the front part of the hull, 250 millimeters of armor. And then as you work your way down, man, that is some good looking armor there as well. What is that? My chair's in the way. 240. You've got that secondary lower deck. You got the upper deck, the front face, and then the lower deck of the hull. Really, the sloped angle on that's going to help. So if you're shooting at this tank from the front, maybe right here. But I would think possibly at an angle, left or right, just a little bit. You're going to go right there in the cheeks. Upper plate, lower plate are both 100. So those are kind of your weak spots. A quick look at the modules. The Night Stalker. They say at night, when the midnight hour closes upon the living world, like the lid of a coffin, a terrifying beast emerges from the deepest crypts. I'm getting a little nervous. The hunter prowls the land, sweeping low across the ground, searching of lesser beings whose senses of darkness has dulled. It seizes its prey in its sight, and when the hunter is ready, it feeds, its weapons destroying its victim's resistance like two fangs, piercing flesh. Speed gets up to 48 kilometers an hour. That is not bad. We've already talked about the ammo, the gun size, rate of fire 14.86. We'll look at the details here. If you look at the specific details, the damage per minute, 4,755. You've got a 6-round magazine. You alternate left or right. Can't do a double barrel shot. And you have a 2-second interclip reload between each of those shots. So that overall gun handling is not bad. It's the ammo. The ammo needs some kind of a buff, I think. But like I said, reload time 14.2 seconds for a magazine, giving you 14.8 rounds a minute rate of fire. And it says the accuracy is a .16, but I've been told with rockets you don't really consider the accuracy because there's not much dispersion other than fire and forget with these rockets. So you do 320 hit points of damage on average. Where is it? Right there, per shot. So a 6-round magazine, 320 per shot. You're looking at around 1920 per magazine. You can do 1,920 hit points of damage per magazine. It's not bad if you can get them to hit and pen. So let's take one quick look at the stats. We had 25 battles in it, so let's slide on down to 25. Where is it at? There it is. 44% win rate. That's pretty low. 36% survival rate. So the armor did help us survive. Direct damage 1984. Not a bad year. But as far as overall combined damage, I think we're at 28. Looking at the stat website, it is, 2,800 combined damage per battle. So we got about 1,000 spotting assist or tracking assist in. That's not too bad. Overall hit ratio is only 59%. I feel good when I'm around 75% hit ratio. 59%, those are hits. I'd say of the ones that hit and penned, we're probably looking at 25%. And we're up to 28% on that first mark of excellence. All right. That's it for the numbers, the details, and all the information. Let's get this into the first 3 battles that we're going to have in it. Let's roll. Do we do it? There's 2 Arties. That's the bad thing. I think we'll go River Road. If we go up to the Basilica, then the Artie will hit us. I think we'll get a chance to play the armor. We'll be able to go haul down. I guarantee we get another city map. Hello, Tab. Hold on. I gotta turn her voice on for the next battle. It looks like a scorpion. Or a tarantula. It's actually not too bad. Okay. It is slower than I expected. I'm trying to aim it. It won't. You can't guide them. I wanted to guide them. Got a lot of tanks come that way. More rockets in World War II mode. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Got a few hits. We didn't get the assist off the Sturm Tiger like I thought we would. How did that not cause any damage? You bet aim lock hurts this one? We'll see. Yeah, unguided rockets. Well, first kill with it. Yeah, no guided missiles, fortunately. Ten to 5. Woo! 6 for 6 into the Death Star, baby. Come on, get loaded. Get loaded. Let's get the Schroeder. Artie's obsessed with getting that new tank off the board, isn't he? I don't... Oh, I guess he's got me. Yeah. Oh, well. We only lost by 8. What do you expect? Well, that was the first battle. Not a single place. Not a first, second, or third class. Let's go again. Battle number 2. It is weird looking. It's got like spiky teeth or something, the barrels. You know, I didn't even pay attention. It is a double barrel. You can't fire single double like you can a typical double barrel tank, you know, where you can either fire 1 round or fire 2. It's just 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. The rounds weren't very precise. Slow shell velocity, I think, what he got us. Let's go with the premium ammo this time, see what pins. Yeah, holding A just changes the ammo. That just hull locks it, Yazidi. Pressing left on the keypad. Zach! Yeah, that hall locks it. So it is single, 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 single. Let's try and use our camo. Man, how'd we get detected? We are a long ways back. No muffled shot on this one. Hello, Patton. Waylander, did see a ride a few minutes ago on a Sarge's screen. There was an option to rent. Oh yeah, it was a rental tank for being a CC. It's not like on PC where everybody can rent tanks. Ooh, he set us on fire. We're burning men. Boy, shell velocity does hurt this, like Yazzie was saying. I don't know if that pinned. We got that Udez just sitting up there loving on us, so we're gonna come on back here. Ugh. Ronkin! Woo-wee! We ended up getting sucked down into this ravine and now we're in trouble. Yeah, the heat rounds, the second rockets. It's a little confusing. They say it's rockets and then it's heat. Oh, they got me. Oh well. We were trying to be aggressive. It ain't gonna work in this tank. Come here. Oh no. Oh, come on. 2 shots missed. Both would have been kills. Oh well. We'll wait for it. It's weird. Mist is 30 months and has a founder's badge. Yours is 33 and you didn't pop up on the founder's badge list yet. We got to make a few more cuts of some people. Thank you for the resub. I hope everything's going good. You got the boat put away for the winter. Spetty, what is this tank for? This is a new Tier 9 American tank destroyer. But they wrapped it together with the Halloween mode. Should have hit that. Those should have been hits. It's got slow rockets. That's a problem. For ammo. Slow rockets. And we wanted to kind of sit back and snipe, but with those light tanks being Tuesday crazy like they always are, there's really no sitting back right here. Or on any map. Spetty gifted a shove to Chevy. Shove to Chevy. Spetty gifted a shove to Chevy. Coming in and starting a hype train. Thank you for the level 1 hype train complete. Very nice. Woo! We got to get 4 KOs. Man. Move. That light tank still being a problem. KO going out to Pat 45's gifted a sub to Yazidi. You know, if you get up close with this and you can just right button, right trigger, I think it'll be your best. The M14 Pro. Hello, Pro. The heat's not working well. Switch back to alpha ammo. It is an ugly tank. Trying to find an area the AP will pen. There, we got one. So many shots didn't do anything. Chevy says, I still play Tank Sergeant, just play here and there, and was working on the dockyard on ships and was playing Once Human. Pretty good game. I never heard of it. Once Human. Okay. We didn't get a shot in there. We're gonna have to play some more. How's the HE? Let's give it a run. Let's load it up. I need to change the ammo loadout. I don't have a full magazine of HE. If we get a hit on an Arty, that'll give us a good indicator on how the HE is. Kind of like how the rockets lift up a little after you fire them. I was thinking left upper. I was reading something else. Oh well. That was no good at all. I mean, we survived, but we won by 11, and we bounced at least 50% of the shots. Speddy's got a raccoon shaking a stick. Can't determine yet. I can't tell on the first 3 battles if it's any good or not. Let's keep it running. Keep it gunning.